manumapi Sachiputra matra swarupam Rupam tasyagrajam urupurim maturim ushtavatim Radha kundam girivaram Aho Radhika madhavasham Bhakto yasya prasita vipaya Sri Guram Tamasosim. The Gopala Champu is what I have been talking about. Not really the Gopala Champu. The Gopala Champu has a outer and an inner part of it. The Antaranga part is about Mathura Rasa, and that description takes place in a separate venue. The regular pastimes of Krishna, childhood pastimes, and pastimes of herding the cows, and all those things, killing of demons. Those were all discussed in Nanda Maharaj's assembly. But now that Krishna has come of age, and the stories that are being told are now the stories of Radha and Krishna and their love. This is going to be the next big subject. But that can't happen in the same place where Krishna's parents are, because that'll be embarrassing. And so they have a separate, more intimate group consisting of Radharani and her Sakhis and Krishna and a few close friends. So in that assembly, Snigdhakanta, the smooth-throated one, and Madhukanta, the honey-throated one, the two brothers come out dressed in their performing clothes, silken turbans, orange and yellow, silken dhotis, orange and red. And with their little group of musicians. And they come out, and Radha and Krishna are sitting there as the principal srotas, the principal audience. So the great good fortune of Madhukanta and Snigdhakanta, who, it must be said, are the brothers Nalakuvera and Manigriva, who received a hidden blessing from Narada Muni, who became their guru, and who taught them the art of glorifying Krishna Lila, musically and poetically. And so that is what they're going to present. But they also present the tattva. That's very interesting also. So these three verses that I'm reciting, a little bit at a time, are the Mangalacharana of Snigdhakanta and Madhukanta's presentation. This is how they begin their presentation of Radha and Krishna's Mathura pastimes. The Gopala Champu is actually a retelling of the Bhagavatam story of the 10th canto, but dealing with questions like Radha, for instance, expanding on the subject of Radha and introducing other elements of Mathura Rasa and so on. and then telling the story of Krishna's departure to Mathura and his eventual return, all from the point of view of the residents of Vrindavan and the way that they're undergoing the experience. So, these 3 verses are very revealing of the way that Jiva Goswami is understanding the ensemble of Radha and Krishna Lila itself. That's why he says at the beginning of Gopala Champu that he is explaining the Krishna Sandarbha. He says that which I've presented from the point of view of Siddhanta in the Krishna Sandarbha, I'm now going to present in Gopala Champu from the poetic point of view, from the rasa point of view. So he gives a Siddhanta because Jiva Goswami kind of believes that there's a lot of rasa in Siddhanta as well. And indeed there is. But his point is that he's going to show the culmination of rasa in the Bhagavatam. So, these are the 3 verses of Nalakuvara and Manigriva, now having taken the form of Snigdhakanta and Madhukanta, 2 beautiful Brahmin boys, charming and sweet and smooth voices. Imo Gauri Shyamo Manasi Viparito Bahirapi Surata Tadavastro Iti Buddha Janair Nishchitamidam Sakopyacha Prema Vilasadubhaya Spurtikataya Tadanmurti Bhavam Pritaka Apya Virudavut Sri Rasanatulam Vibharti Nitaram Nityuddhava Kirtayan Yasamanghrirajo Nanama Harina Yaksvena tu Yomata Tasang tat priyata sadhakaratanum Vishvakchakoraite Nena nenugatang samastamahitam Vandamahe Radhikam Prema Yosa Radhika Krishna Yugmam Swanandena Plavayitva Sakischa Shashwad Vishwam Plavayan Suprasiddha Soyam Buddhina Samidham Karotu Buddhina Samidham Karotu. 10 minutes is not a very great amount of time for a person who likes to talk as much as I do. But we have to start understanding this first verse. So let's try. Imo Gauri Shyam Snigdhakanta and Madhukanta are sitting in the assembly of Radha and Krishna's most intimate associates. and Radha and Krishna are sitting together on an elevated seat, facing Snigdhakanta and Madhukanta on a dais decorated with flowers. And Snigdhakanta and Madhukanta gaze upon the transcendental beauty of the divine couple. What a glory that the culmination of their ambitions as musicians, as performers, as poets, as devotees, is to please that divine couple themselves with the most glorious description of their love, of their pastime, of their expression of love. And that's what we're talking about. Imo Gauri Shamo. Here they are, right in front of us. If you're a devotee, you have a picture of Radha and Krishna. You have an altar, you have the Divine Lord on the altar. In their presence. Yatra madbhakta gayanti tatra tishtami narada. But there, in full revelation, the divine couple is present. And so the first task of the singers who are now expressing their glorious good fortune in coming to the full perfection of their skills, to have those whom they describe directly present to inspire their vision. Imo Gauri Shamo. And so the first thing, because I know that it's politically incorrect, but we are very bodily conscious. And that's why the Gita says for people who are bodily conscious, trying to meditate on something that is impersonal is very difficult. Klesho dikataraste shava yakta sakta cetasa. So Krishna doesn't recommend it. Avyakta sakta cetasa. So Imo Gauri Shamo, bodily conscious, there we are, Radha and Krishna. The perfection of male and female beauty. That is the first thing that is observed. The perfection of beauty. The heart wishes to gaze upon the perfection of beauty. And so here Snigdhakanta and Madhukanta are gazing upon that indescribable archetype of beauty. How can it be described? Each one sees it according to their own conception of beauty. But beauty it is. And as if to highlight that the divine couple are opposites, he talks about their skin color. And there's so much talk about race, and yet here the first thing, immediate observation. Imo Gauri Shamo. Krishna is black. Radha is light-skinned. She's Gauri. Imo Gauri Shamo Manasi Viparito Mahirapi. So externally, Radha and Krishna are opposites. They're different. Radha is the female, Krishna is the male. Yin and Yang. I'll get into the habit of timing these videos a little better. I'm going to stop there and we'll continue later. Bol Sri Radhe Shyam, Jai Vrindavan Dham. Bol Bol Sri Radhe Shyam, Jai Jai Sri Vrindavan Dham.